might say, what? And he said, yeah, that's Luther and such and such.
Yeah,
Right there. Y'all tell me when y'all give up.
I'll give up now.
You give up? You give up? What about you? You give up?
He didn't even pay attention.
You give up?
I give up.
David Bowie.
Okay.
Who could discover Prince? Everybody thinks it's Rick James. It wasn't Rick James.
No, Rick James didn't
It
discover.
wasn't Rick James. It was somebody else that still, I don't even know how this person is still alive. It was two people together.
Mick Jagger and
Keith Richards.
Keith Richards.
They were drunk.
I knew that.
They went to a club and Prince was playing. Like, what the fuck is that?
I knew that.
Yeah. That was Harlem.
But
A lot of people don't know that.
oh, here's another trivia because Lex and I laughed about this. And
Which one?
And I'm going to take, so you got to go back and watch this movie. I'm going to put a hashtag in for a movie. Have you ever heard the story of what happened? There's a couple of, we call it head hunting. Like Muddy Waters was considered the greatest head hunter of all. And head hunting, for those of you that don't know, head hunting was when, at the time, you had to play in clubs and in spots, and that's how you got made money and played. But if there was already a band there, if there was already a guy there, you would go in with your instrument, jump on stage, and cut their head off and outplay them so that the owner would be like, well, you ain't no good. You're fired. I'm hiring you. So it's called head hunting, and Muddy Waters was infamous in Chicago for chopping people's heads off until he got his record deal. But it's been done a couple other times. One of those times, in its crazy results, one of them is James Brown and the Rolling Stones. On the Tammy performance. He goes over to England to film this show, and you could look up the video, right? And it's one of his greatest performances. And they told, it's in the movie too, Get Up, where thought he was going to be the closer for the show, and they're like, no, we're going to use the Rolling Stones. And they put him on before the Rolling Stones, and he was like, all right, if you put me on before them, I'm going to destroy them. And puts on this performance for the ages, so much so that Rolling Stones didn't want to go out, but that changed Mick Jagger to being the dancing on stage. He's impersonating James Brown, right?
Are they the greatest rock and roll band ever?
To the Stones?
No.
Hits-wise, they are, but
No.
are they better than the Beatles?
Yeah, but they're not the greatest.
Who's the greatest?
Or the one that's lasted the longest as far as that kind of band.
Who's the greatest rock and roll band ever?
You go first.
I'm going to say, you
I'm
ready?
a Stonehead, so.
No, I like the Stones and everything, and they got great songs, but in their contemporaries and afterwards, gotta say, Creedence Clearwater Revival. More albums, more hits, and they still rocking Creedence Clearwater Revival songs.
I'm a Stonehead, but I'm going to give you my favorite band. I grew up on who? I ain't hate to say it. Kiss.
What about AC/DC?
I knew about AC/DC, but I love Kiss.
I take
I give a Kiss.
AC/DC. Like, she's an
I'm
AC/DC
a Kiss
person.
head, bro.
But here's
All day.
the other head chopping thing. Jimi Hendrix and Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton was slow hand, king of guitar and everything else. Jimi Hendrix is just coming out, goes over to England, goes to his spot, cuts his head off, right? To where Eric Clapton feels a certain type of way about certain people because Jimi Hendrix cut his head off so bad. Took the hardest song that he knew that Clapton couldn't play and destroyed him with it, right? But now I'm going to introduce you to somebody you probably don't know. Chevalier de Bergerac. There's a movie out, Chevalier, right now. It's about this guy in France who cut off Amadeus Mozart's head in Paris with a violin. So much so that they tried to wipe him from history because there was this person of African descent in France that literally was considered the greatest musician during that time. And he cut Amadeus Mozart's head off with the violin on stage, but they can't bleach it because there's so many accounts about Chevalier. So when we talk about, he did. When I talk about bleaching, it's because music at its foundation sparks something inside of everybody. Sometimes bad, sometimes good. But those people who can do it,
They do it die.
No matter what you do, they're going to rise to the top. We're talking about groups that half of the people that would see this podcast have never heard of. We didn't even bring up War. We didn't talk about Ohio players. We didn't talk about Bootsy. Bootsy also played with the JBs, right? We didn't talk about any of them.
I got it. Let's bring in a little bit of time.
But we know
Best
him.
female rap of all time. MC Light and who else?
MC Light.
MC Light.
That's it. That's it.
Latifah?
Nah.
Now.
MC Light.
We're good. I mean, I will give honorable mention too, right?
MC
And
Latifah?
no.
I think they had that two Monster Hut albums.
I'll give you another one. What's her name? You know what I'm thinking about. Oh, I just blanked.
From the 90s?
Oh, Lauryn Hill.
Oh,
Lauryn
don't
Hill.
say Lauryn. As a rapper?
Listen, I'm not talking about, even though her album and all that other stuff, go back to the Fuji album.
The Fuji album and even her first album, classic.
It was her only album.
Yeah.
I'm talking about her cuts on the
Best
Fugees,
one,
the
best
12
rap
bars.
group all time.
Woo! All right,
all.
start with Hill. Start with
Is
Hill.
it DMC?
No. Go ahead.
Enemy?
See,
WA?
Go ahead.
I know who's the most popular, all that. But my favorite,
Not MC Group.
my favorite group is EPMD.
I can agree with that.
EPMD.
And I'm gonna say something about Eric Sermon. Eric Sermon wrote a lot of these Joker songs out here, and people don't even know it.
I'm not
That's
going to say
my
They my top three.
That's my favorite.
They my top three.
Yo. Group.
Rap.
And yeah.
Because they,
Are we qualifying group as like multiple people
you
or
can
just
be
two
more,
people?
more than two.
more
It
than
has
two
to
or
be
more.
more than
Two
two
or
or
more.
more.
Two or more. Yep.
All right. Okay.
I think at the time, I mean, I don't know a group that's more influential than NWA.
Okay. All right.
They only had,
But they had that moment. But that moment was so dynamic, like it changed.
I think they
It's just
destroyed
cute.
me. I think they destroyed
they just,
rap.
yeah, like
To
Special
an
Ed said.
extent, to an
Special
extent.
Ed said
But
they
that
destroyed rap.
that was their way of getting rap to be like you. So sometimes you gotta. I say this phrase when I sports show. You gotta die on the cross that you believe in. And I think NWA's rap style was their cross that they died
I
because
don't,
they believed in.
but see,
Because
I
because it was
I
gangsta
don't think
rap.
they
and
ever
then
had
but it got them.
that hip hop love. Maybe Cube did, but I just don't
Okay.
see them
And the
like.
best one out of
I
that
wanna
entire
hear her.
group
I
was
wanna hear
DOC.
Because I'm wearing my sweatshirt
No, but
right
Cube
now.
wasn't
Yeah.
there.
Who's yours?
DOC
I mean,
was the
Hold
best
on,
one
hold
out
on.
of that.
Who's yours?
Group. We,
Probably. Probably.
Who?
But there's
Who?
a
Yeah,
Woo. Well, you also
Wu-Tang.
have
The
a Tribe
Woo.
Called
What about you, JT?
I knew she was gonna say. You probably gonna say like the stylist. No.
I don't really have a group, but I have an artist that I think could use attention that I listen to.
Okay.
Do you like EPMD?
wait,
Oh, I'm sorry.
wait.
Who's your artist that needs attention? I'm curious.
I
on this.
know who he better not say.
He's probably gonna say
Drake?
somebody that you ain't gonna even think about.
I like Drake, man. I like Drake. Drake, all right.
He's not gonna
like
say
Drake.
Drake. I know he's
like
not gonna say Drake.
He goes by Rustage. He makes some good music.
Who?
I knew he was gonna say somebody that y'all.
Okay.
He's,
All right, who's your
All
favorite?
right, here we go. You.
I mean, we're not talking MC,
We
individual.
talking about group. That's why I said.
And because of the time and everything else, I got to go with Tribe. Tribe Called Quest.
I thought you might say that.
I can understand.
Tribe at
that.
the time. I mean, you could say P, you could say Woo, you could say, you know, all of them, but Tribe,
That's the second one I said.
Tribe revolution. Like, yes, De La Soul came before, kinda, when they're dropping everything.
So
but
it's funny
Tribe
because
was
that
something
whole
different.
thing you had leaders of the school, you had Tribe, you had
Jungle Brothers.
Jungle Brother.
Bro, I was going to say Brand New Man. No. You know, and then
Brand
also,
New is-
you know, even let's talk about
My
'94.
favorite, Mobb Deep.
See, now you
favorite.
get into some
I get
personal
it.
waters.
I
Because
get it.
Mobb Deep, for me in college, it was Mobb Deep, and my favorite rapper was Redman.
So you believe Shook Ones was the
Yes.
number one
Yes, it's
instrumental?
and it's probably one of the most sampled joints too.
What other instrumentals you think deserves credit out there?
Ooh, now
I
you
think
going
Drake
too
Jay
far.
Dilla
187,
argument
187
comes in.
deserves it.
You in a whole different genre. I
Greg
can't even get that.
Flavor Year, and
Yes,
Get
yes.
Down.
Yes,
I mean,
Flavor Year been saying
like Shook Ones is. I'll never forget. So I was in college in '94 or '95 when that came out, and it was like wherever you went, '95, '96, it was Shook Ones was being played. So if you went to like Georgetown and they were having like whatever when the models come out, Shook Ones was played. Like at George Mason, when we were at Mason, if we were doing a fashion show, the models came out, Shook Ones was played. So Shook Ones was like really like to this point, like I'm so biased on Shook Ones that our flag football team was named Mobb Deep.
so, like I said, we vibing again, right? Because we about as close as it come. You talk about samples and hits and everything else, and I know a lot of it was sampled from James Brown when I was in college and before I was in college, because I graduated high school and went to college in '88. So I was at Lincoln University. So 88 through 92, 93, there was a lot of different types of music. But here you go. You tell me what beat dropped harder. And there was a lot of beats, but I'm going to give you two songs, Paid in Full and Mahogany. Mahogany, which is Eric B. and Rakim. They changed hip hop. So Eric B. and Rakim, that's why I was like, are we defining? Because it's really just Rakim. Paid in Full, his follow-up, like, at that point in
I'm
time,
glad you brought that because I got another question.
the only person that you could even think of challenging, because there was Big Daddy Kane and all these other jokers, the only person at that time that you were like, the only person that might be able to hang with Rakim was KRS.
Right.
That was it. And KRS wasn't even trying to have it at Rakim at the time.
Was it the
Back then.
Back then.
But if you look fast forward, he wasn't back then. But fast forward, especially longevity, and a lot of people laugh at this. And
LL.
Who, LL?
Yep.
LL never got
LL
rejected.
might be the GOAT.
He is the GOAT, but he don't
He
get
might
rejected.
be the GOAT.
LL destroyed everybody back then. Easy, no problem. And still destroy people today.
But we was
What was
when
his
we
name?
was young.
Cannabis.
We
Yeah.
talk. Oh, I need love and all that.
man.
But if you look at
Mama said
LL
knock you out.
Mama
That
said
album.
I got
you
one
out.
son just talking to LL and the other two this thing.
But then he came out with Headbang.
Producer, Dre,
Oh, let's read
Timberland,
Let's introduce the
Pharrell,
format. Let's introduce the format.
Eric Sermon. Who's the best?
No, we're introducing the format. So here we are again,
Producer.
Chicken Friends.
Man, we ain't got to keep doing that, man. Keep going, bro. I ain't like keep doing that, bro. We ain't keep doing all that. It's been an hour and 11 minutes.
God damn, is that long?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. That's a question,
The
boy.
best producer, but hip hop.
Dre, Timberland,
So Pharrell and Timberland have gone. Have you seen them talk?
Eric Sermon.
I think it's I think it's
I say
Why
Eric
don't you
Sermon.
put Jay in
I think
it?
it's Dre.
Jam Master Jay in there, too.
Eric Sermon.
I think it's Dre.
I think it's Eric Sermon.
No. Lex.
Because Pharrell and Timberland have a joint where there's a podcast somewhere in the universe where they're going back and forth talking about like their songs and they play each other's beats for each other.
Okay.
It's a podcast out.
You know they
I'm
cousins,
going
right?
to tell you why it's Eric
Pharrell.
Sermon.
But no,
Pharrell
I'm
and-
not
Pharrell and Timberland are
I didn't know that.
debating that. I'm just saying
I'll
they
tell you why it's
have.
Eric Sermon all day.
There's a podcast where the two of
I
them
know.
like put their beats out.
Pharrell and Timberland are cousins.
I
Yeah.
know.
So
But-
who you think it is? You said Jam Master Jay?
I like Dr.
No,
Dre.
I
Dr.
threw out
Dre?
Jam Master Jay because I'm thinking of all the groups that spawn off and all the big hits that
Right,
spawn
right.
off. But if, and
It's
this
Eric-
is
I'm gonna tell you it's
recency
Eric
bias.
Sermon.
No,
Oh yeah, bro. Oh, yes, it
You
is.
talking about the whole Redman album when you talk about
Yeah.
Run DMC,
Yeah.
LL,
talking about-
all LLs.
Yeah.
It's Eric Summers.
you talking
Public
about
Enemy.
the Death Squad.
But then
Mobb
what
Deep.
about Jay Dilla?
Hey, Eric Summers done all the everybody's.
And man, Jay Dilla has a list.
Method Man. Come on, man. All right, let's go with this. Best male rapper all times. Single.
Oh, that's Rakim. To me.
Lyricist, yes. Lyricist, probably yes. Rapper, that's it. It all depends on what you like. If you like lyricists, nobody can touch rock.
I don't.
I give
I'm
you
not-
nobody.
I give you a dude who don't get credit. I guess he probably in the South, deep South.
Are you talking about
Scarface.
Scarface?
Yeah,
Scarface is nice.
But you know what's the funny thing is Scarface has like this great following here in the city because he's so in touch with the DC like music system. So
I
can
tell you
see
who's
that.
the most underrated,
I mean, my guy's always Redman.
Grand Puba. That man don't
What about DLC?
Nah, I don't.
DLC's only problem was he lost his voice.
he lost his voice.
DLC was.
I mean, that's
I
what
think
we
DLC.
hear. We don't.
But I think
haven't
DLC
heard
would've been-
anything.
But
from
he only
him.
he put out one album.
He did. It was probably.
But
Everybody was working on the second one.
We're forgetting, because we were just there, and I think Busta doesn't get enough love,
He
but
don't. He really don't.
What?
but Nas definitely don't get enough love.
He get
But I
around.
think
Not
Nas'
like he
problem
should.
Is, no. I think for me, I think Nas's biggest problem was he didn't speak to the masses.
Or maybe he spoke too much and he
Spoke-
wasn't
No.
marketable.
So
Bleaching music.
So if this was back in the day, I was just down Sherman Douglas, and you was Stevie. What's his name?
Syracuse?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Number 20.
Number 20.
Yeah, I do the oopsie.
No, Sherm was 20.
Right,
Stevie, he could jump
You know,
out the building. Yeah.
So it was, I was throwing you alley-oop. It's Chris Paul to Blake Griffin.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. I set that up because I feel like that's the way it is with him. Like he wasn't exactly the greatest, but he was like, yeah.
Who was?
Nas.
Nas was
I thought-
Nas had
And to this day,
Like, to this day.
still this day, I still think he's better than Jay-Z.
Cause
Yeah,
he
he is, though. He is.
so my college days. So Nas flew in on a helicopter.
Is Nas better than Most Def?
Then what?
Most Def ain't. Most
I
Def is
ain't asked you
different.
that. I ain't asked you all these aspirations.
Oh.
I asked you a question, yes or no.
Oh, I take Nas over Most Def.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Nas. And
Yeah.
that's not
But
a
it's-
slight to
but
most
it's-
Def.
Is Nas
exactly.
better than LL?
Nah.
No.
so
Like I said,
But here's
And
where I
I
was
gotta-
going.
arguably LL might be the
Before you say
GOAT.
that, here's where I was going with that. Like, I think Nas broke down things to a level that we couldn't comprehend. Like, I literally remember that Illmatic, it wasn't Illmatic, it was the Nostradamus album. And he was speaking, and he was saying stuff. And, like, I was trying to go to my encyclopedia, like, trying to flip through the pages to catch up to what he was talking about.
well, what was the
Like
one
he was
talking about?
so far ahead that he almost overtalked you to a point where I think people just didn't like it wasn't simplistic like Jay-Z. It wasn't simplistic like Biggie. It wasn't simplistic like Tupac. And Tupac is an album. I swear to God, Machiavelli is one of the greatest albums ever. I created my best works to Machiavelli. I used to take a book bag in college and write a 5-page paper to Machiavelli.
I gotta try that.
So this is why.
Like I literally, I swear to, and you're too young for this, but I would have my Walkman. I put my headphones on. It was the same black hoodie every goddamn time. And I had five lines from whatever encyclopedia or whatever reference point, and I'd write a 10-page paper off of those 5 lines. And one time, my English teacher, and I'm getting too far in the woods, but my English teacher was like, "Yo, you gotta go to the writer's thing." I was like, "Why am I going there?" He was like, I need him to help you focus what you writing. I was like, "This ain't gonna work." He was like, "Why are you saying it's gonna work?" Because I was like, "Dog, the second he giving me the adjustments, I'm gonna write a whole different paper. He's like, no, you're not. I was like, okay. And I literally went into the joint. He gave me the adjustments, and I came back with a whole different paper. And the dude was like, what happened to the other paper? I was like, dog, I told y'all, I can't. My attention span isn't long enough to incorporate all this shit.
Who's your favorite rapper? Male
Oh, I
rapper?
was gonna go with.
No.
Nope.
So, I said Rock M,
Oh yeah. You
hands down. But
Yeah, you did say
when
that.
we're talking about the impact of Nas, right? And I remember when he first came out with Nasty Nas, and he's on the third base video, and it's like, yeah, whatever. He's trying to be something that he's not. And then
Illmatic.
Illmatic came out, right? And what was it? Prodigal Son? No, was it Prodigal Son? Yeah. Like the thing that I don't think Nas gets enough credit for. Yes, his poetry, his lyrics, all of that, but he would bounce from
That's what's playing.
motivational, thoughtful hip hop to let's take it to the gutter and let's go to the
Let's
street,
do it, yeah.
right? He could span that entire bridge when at a time when people were trying to go pop and go commercial and be gangster rap, and he would go back and forth between this, and this is when it was becoming commercial and he didn't go commercial, and that's why you have Jay-Z. Nas, his lyrics one song, one track, you about to go brawl and you got jokers crawling out of gutters, and the very next one
Jay-Z
he's
kinda
teaching you
stole his
history.
style. I mean,
No,
y'all
Jay-Z
remember when Jay-Z came?
got
Jay-Z was some garbage.
by Nas.
He was some
What's the name
garbage.
of that song?
He used to come out
Ether?
that
Ether.
ether. Woo!
Ether. We just saw them. She went to the concert with me, and it was Woo. Go ahead.
It was Woo, Nas, and then Busta came out.
That was a concert.
All right, who's your
Yo,
favorite?
I think Busta is so underrated.
Drake.
Boy,
I like Drake.
why?
For those who don't know,
How
I
does
Let me tell
any
you-
grown ass
No.
how does any
Let me tell you why I
grown
like Drake.
ass
Let me tell you why.
man like Drake?
Let me tell you why I like
I
Drake.
like J. Cole over
Let me
Drake.
tell you why I like Drake.
I'll take
Y'all can
J.
sit up
Cole
here
every
and say what
day,
you want to say about
twice
Drake.
on Sundays.
But Drake, whoever promotes Drake does it the right way. Because how y'all hate him, that's why he's popular.
He is the
I
LL
need that.
Cool J of the 21st century.
No, hell no. Don't disrespect LL like that.
No.
He has great promotion.
Yeah, his promotion, whoever is his PR rep, they are the best in the game.
There is a artist that I think I'm gonna do what you did, call attention to him, because he hasn't put anything. I haven't seen anything from him for a while, but his lyrics are just so intellectual, and I think it's probably because he got it started off of rhythm and flow. But D-Smoke,
Oh, yeah.
and the thing is, he can also rap in Spanish, and he does it in a way
D-Smoke.
that it flows so well.
But he's not
He's not
trying to be commercial, so nobody picks him up. D-Smoke. Go back and listen to D-Smoke.
Last Supper.
Oh, my good. Last Supper.
Red. Oh, what's the name of that song?
Last Supper, Little Red. It's called
Yeah.
Little Red. He did one with Snoop, like D-Smoke. His he was a school teacher, a Spanish teacher in Inglewood High, right? And he wrote songs before that show that became hits for other people. He goes and does Rhythm and Flow, the show, and just killed everybody, like his lyrics. And if you have to listen to one song, listen to Last Supper. That song and its wit, the flow, everything, fire. But he
Y'all
comes
got 7
out,
minutes left.
he comes out, he goes to do his first
That's an hour and a
album,
half. That's 4
and
shows.
it's thoughtful, soulful, and provocative. And that's it.
I want to
Like,
bring something up
go.
though.
Like you ain't putting that out.
How in the hell do you like Drake though?
Nah,
PR.
get off of him.
PR.
Yo, come on,
No.
go to her.
I want to go back to your question.
Same as
What
that.
happened to the soul of music?
Yeah.
And now, right?
He
'Cause
said it. They
we
bleached
kinda-
it out, right?
You're right, but
I know where she's going.
I want people to take into consideration what that might look like as somebody who's growing their own taste in music with the music that's coming out and realizing that it is being commercialized. There are singles that will be really good, and then you go to the album and it's like maybe 2 songs that even actually make you want to feel
I want to
something.
add on to your point
Yeah.
by somebody that played and still plays here and there. Computers ruin music.
Yep.
I'm gonna give you from
Yep.
me being also a DJ, from somebody who grew up with vinyl, with the CDs, and Serato. Serato's cheating because it tells you when to blend, tells you when to scratch, tells you everything.
Yep. And also those songs that do have that soul. There's a song, I think it's by Kirby, Black Leaves. I don't know if you've heard it. There's something about that song that even though it's very, you stomp your foot to it, you hum along to it, it's just good. And she's pushing it out by herself on social media. Now you can fact check me on that. But there are these artists who are going through Spotify, who are going through, TikTok and just putting it out wherever they can get it. And that one song will get popular. And then you don't hear from them again. We were talking about the 80s and having one-hit wonders in the 80s. And it's happening again because there's people who either aren't being looked at and aren't being commercialized but want to, or there's people who are being commercialized and they're being drained out.
That's more your PR.
Yeah.
It depends how you
so
put
are you a
how you
fan
push
of,
yourself out there.
Cleo Soul.
Cleo Soul?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
All right, so we got to throw that
So
to your repertoire.
I'm gonna throw this out
You got 5 minutes.
because of what she's saying. There was a point we were talking about Stevie Wonder, right? And she likes Stevie Wonder. So she's listening to Stevie Wonder songs because Alexa and all that other good stuff, and the Echo and whatever, right? Handle. Cool. And I said, hey, what about this song? And she had never heard that song because kids today don't listen to wax. They don't listen to full albums. So she starts listening to albums. So now she's hearing the side A and the side B. She's listening to everything. And she's getting deeper into it, hearing songs that don't get played, ain't the top 10. And she started listening to everybody's albums that way. That some of the best songs ain't the commercial ones that are on the radio. So there was a song, she came upstairs mad at me because it was, she was like, my whole life has been ruined. I was like, what are you talking about? And she goes, Pastime Paradise? And I was like, you didn't know that? No, she thought Coolio and Gangster's Paradise was a standalone, not knowing it was copied from Pastime Paradise, which in that song is conscious, so therefore they don't play it. But everybody knows Gangster's Paradise. So as we're looking across the spectrum of music, here's my question to all of y'all, right? The periods that we're talking about and all this great music had the Chess records, had the Atlantic, had Motown, had Def Jam, right? We lost the haven of soulful music that speaks messages. Now everybody's chasing the big contract and the big money in music, so therefore they have to play by the rules, like Slum Village talked about in their songs. So where is the safe haven for conscious, soulful, moving music if there is not that space and it's ran by either the big conglomerates or you try and got to pick up a song here and there on TikTok or whatever, an algorithm? Where does our music go from here being soulful? You'll get a one hit, but you won't get 2.
I give you where it's at.
Okay.
People like me. There are people like me, and it's only like I saw the percentage is only 1% of black-owned networks in the whole world. I'm in that 1%. So then you have the other 50% in that 1% that kissing up to the big boys. So then, and you have the other half that's only going to do radical stuff. So that leaves 25%. I'm in that 25% that does everything. So people coming to me can get pushed out because I have the materials and have the PR and stuff to get you out there, but you gotta come. You gotta want it. You can't just come and say, "Oh, I want to do this." And that's
I want to
it.
know who's going
Can I-
to find
can
the
I
next
say- can I
Angie
say that?
Stone.
So I think you just made the best statement. The last 2 seconds is you're not going to hear the next soulful album. You have to hunt it down and find it because it's not going to be presented to you because between the emasculation of black men, between taking the soul out of music, there are things that they're stripping away from us as black people that you can't duplicate. So those things are being taken and they're being bleached.
Mm-hmm.
The black family bleached, taken away from us.
Wrap it up.
So that's where we are right now.
So wrap it up.
Go ahead. I mean, I just think honestly, from a standpoint of music,
But I will say,
they're taking the black out of the music, or they're taking the soul out of our music, and it doesn't get the same standing place.
but I'm
that
going
it
to
used
throw
have.
I'm going to throw this out the counter. and We can follow up on this.
No, we want to.
because
We got a
I'm
minute.
going to throw out a name.
We got a
Bobby
minute.
Caldwell.
You
So,
know what? You took
Bobby
a whole,
Caldwell,
no.
Michael
You gotta,
McDonald.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on
Wrap it
all
up.
that.
Wrap
Hold
it
on all
up.
that. Come on, Lee guys, wrap us up.
Y'all wrap it up. I mean,
No, it's you.
I just gotta say, man, the music today, call me old, whatever.
Man,
I
say
hate it.
wrap it up. Ain't nobody asked for your comment. Man, let me wrap this thing up.
Wrap
man.
this thing up, man.
Hey man, this big dog man Hill for XO7 Mike Talk behind the scenes of All In Sports at Chicken and Friends in Columbia, Maryland. Hope you enjoyed this other presentation of Clear Productions Entertainment Group Corporation. Hey, see y'all in Vegas next Saturday. Peace.
So,
Because I'm defending in a way the bleaching.
No.